Greetings everyone, welcome back to another episode here on True Confessions Naija. The story you're about to hear comes from a message I received from one of our brothers, and the message reads like this. Good morning, Uncle Ori. Hello, I'm not even sure how to begin this, but I know that if I don't talk, I might explode. I've carried this secret for so long, and now I just need to let it out. Maybe you can help me make sense of it all. I'm the last born in my family, 1 boy, 3 girls, so yes, I'm the only son, and maybe that's why my father was so invested in me. From a very young age, I knew what my future was supposed to look like. My father painted it clearly. I'll take over his businesses, carry his legacy, and make the family name even greater. I wasn't even allowed to dream for myself. He made most of my decisions for me. What school to attend, what courses to take, how to behave, who to associate with. I followed his every instruction like a soldier. I believed in him. I trusted him until everything changed. It was during my final year in university when he shocked me. Out of nowhere, he asked me to drop out. Just like that. No reason, no discussion, just an instruction like always. I didn't understand why at first. We weren't struggling. In fact, we were considered well off. I was doing well in school. I had plans, but I gave everything up because he said so. Later, he told me he wanted to train me personally to take over his businesses. I'm getting old, he said. It's your time now. But something about it felt strange. He had already trained me in business matters since I was 18. What was different now? Still, I obeyed. Once I started working with him full time, the first thing I noticed was how much power he had in the company. He didn't consult anyone, no board, no second opinions. Whatever he said was final. He ruled like a dictator. Then, I started noticing something else, something darker. My father, he's a womanizer. I don't know how many women have walked into his office pretending to be job applicants. The system in our company was simple. Every CV dropped at the reception or via email must come with a picture. That was his idea, and I discovered why. He personally went through all the CVs before they reached the HR office. If he saw a beautiful woman, even if she had 0 qualifications, she will mysteriously get hired, and within days, she will be working in our offices, being trained closely by someone he had picked. He made sure no one questioned him. It was sickening, honestly, but I kept quiet. Then came the real twist. My father fired his longtime personal assistant. I didn't understand why. No explanation, just gone. And then came her replacement, a woman named Sandra. Beautiful, confident, mature. She was 37. I was just 25. At first, it was professional, but eventually, something started to grow between us. I don't even know how it happened. Late night calls, playful messages. She made me feel like a man, like I mattered. And before I knew it, we were dating. It was mostly over the phone at first. Every time I tried to take her out, she gave excuses. Busy with work, family emergencies, not feeling well. I didn't think much of it. I thought maybe she was just being careful because of the age gap or because she worked for my father. But when we finally got intimate, everything changed. She told me she was pregnant with my child. I was frozen, part scared, part excited. My first child. But with my father's assistant, how would my family take this? My sisters, my mother, especially my father, the man who trusted me, or at least pretended to. I couldn't tell anyone. I knew if my older sister found out, she would use it against me. She's always been competitive, especially when it came to control of the company. She believes she will take over, not me. She even once said her husband was more qualified than I was to run things. If this scandal came out, it would be game over for me. So I made a plan with Sandra. We agreed to keep it secret. I promised to support her quietly. I rented her an apartment, started giving her money for all her needs, paid for her hospital visits. I even met some of her relatives who knew I was the baby's father. Some of them raised concerns about the age gap, but we brushed it off. We told them we were in love, and I believed it. I was working hard, doing everything possible to prove I was mature enough to take over the company. My goal was simple. When Sandra goes on maternity leave, I will convince my father not to replace her, so her job will still be there when she returned. But then came the night everything fell apart. One evening, I decided to surprise her. I didn't call. I just drove to her apartment, and guess what? My father's car was parked outside. I froze. My heart dropped into my stomach. I didn't knock. I didn't go in. I turned around and drove off in confusion and rage. 1,000 thoughts raced through my head. Was it a coincidence? No, I had a feeling. Something was terribly wrong. So I did something I'm not proud of. I linked her WhatsApp to my device without her knowing. And what I saw, it shattered me. They were lovers. They had been chatting for years. Flirty messages, sweet words, even talk about the baby. She told my father that the baby she was carrying was his, not mine. I couldn't believe it. This woman who made me dump my university girlfriend, the woman I gave everything to, the woman I thought I loved, she had been sleeping with my father all along, and now I don't even know who the father of this baby is anymore. And still, she was telling me about some insane plan to marry her secretly. She said we could stage a fake marriage with her cousin, pretend I'm marrying the cousin so the family doesn't suspect anything. She said the cousin's husband already agreed and they will pay him off to stay quiet. Can you imagine? She wants me to pretend to marry someone else so I can live secretly with her and the baby whose father might not even be me. I feel used, betrayed, lost. But I can't go public. If I expose her, my sister will use it to destroy me completely. She will kick me out of the company and give my position to her husband. All my years of sacrifice, obedience, pain, it will all be for nothing. Now I'm stuck in a nightmare. If I stay quiet, I live a lie. If I speak, I lose everything. Please, to everyone listening, what should I do? Should I go through with this secret marriage plan just to protect myself? Should I tell my father I know? Should I confront her? I never thought my life would end up like this. I just wanted to be a good son. But now, I don't even know who I am anymore. Dear listeners, right there was one of the wildest confessions we have received on this platform. A twisted love triangle, betrayal, secrets, and family rivalry. What would you do if you were in this brother's shoes? Please drop your thoughts in the comment section. Let's help our brother out. And don't forget to like, share, and follow for more true confessions Naija stories. We will be back with another episode. Things they really happen for this our world. Now, wow.